Hi, I'm Binette, and I'm a registered holistic nutritionist here in Ottawa. Today I'm going to talk to you about the 7 tips to survive the holidays or to stay healthy during the holidays. Number 1, you want to avoid overeating. One thing we tend to do is when we know we have a big dinner coming up, we don't eat all day. Or we say, I'm going to eat really lightly today because I know that tonight I'm going to eat a lot. This is a bad idea. If we don't eat all day or eat very lightly, we'll end up being really hungry in the evening, and then we'll end up making bad choices, and we'll also eat way more than we should. So one thing to do is to keep on having regular healthy meals throughout the day, even if you know that you're going to a big holiday dinner. The other thing too is before you go to the party, have a healthy macro-balanced snack. Once you do get to the party and eat the meal, you want to prioritize healthy foods. So try to keep your plate 50% vegetables to ensure that you're getting nutrients in the meal that you're eating. And the other thing is once you're eating, make sure you put your fork down between every bite. Take the time to really connect and chat with people as you're eating. It takes approximately 20 minutes before those signals get sent to your brain to say, hey, I'm full. So to avoid overeating, just make sure before you take seconds that you take some time to really feel your body and decide whether having that second portion is really a good idea or not. Number 2, alcohol consumption over the holidays tends to be a little extreme. So one of the pieces of advice that I like to give is alternate between a glass of water and an alcoholic beverage, just because that'll slow you down a little bit. As well, you have to keep in mind that alcohol beverages are really high in sugar and calories, and so you don't want to have too many drinks. Number 3, distance yourself from unhealthy bowls. Alright, so we all do this. We go to a party, we start talking to someone when we're next to the chip bowl or next to the chocolates, and we just start eating away. This is called social eating. So we just start eating and eating as we're talking to someone and not really being mindful or noting how much we're eating. So one of the ways you want to do is just to distance yourself from those bowls. So if you see bowls of chips and snacks and crackers and chocolates, just don't hang out around those bowls. And the other thing is you can also have a mint or a piece of mint chewing gum before you go to the party, and that will often stop you from having those snacks, because if you have a mint or a gum in your mouth, you're not going to reach out for those chips or those chocolates. Number 4, stay active. So this is one thing that we tend to avoid over the holidays. We're so busy, we're so stressed, we have so much to do that we just kind of put our physical activity and our sports on the side. And what that can mean is perhaps after a holiday dinner, you can suggest to everyone to put on your warm jacket and your toques and head off for a walk. Walking in the snow can be really nice, and it'll help you to digest the food you're eating. So stay active. Number 5, you want to take time to relax. That might mean to not go to every single gathering or every single party that's happening. It can mean sitting down one evening and reading a book, or perhaps that means doing some breath exercises, or maybe that means going to a yoga class. But just make sure that you take the time to relax and focus on connecting and really spending that quality time with people around you. And food's part of that, but really taking the time to connect and to relax with the people that you love is a big part of it as well. Number 6, prevent infections. So wash your hands a lot. There's going to be a lot of kissing, a lot of hugging, a lot of shaking hands over the holidays. So wash your hands regularly. And if you're really sick, skip the party because you don't want to be infecting other people. And last but not least, moderation is a great mantra. So you know what? I like to go with the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you are making healthful, mindful decisions, and 20% of the time you kind of let yourself go. Moderation is key, so make sure that you make some mindful, healthful decisions throughout your holidays, but also have fun and enjoy your time with your loved ones. On that note, have a happy holiday.